Welcome to Jeep Beach News and Views, a podcast about everything Jeep Beach in Daytona Beach, Florida. Here are your hosts, Charlene and Kurt from JBR.
Hey y'all. And very good. There was a third voice.
There was a third voice. I had to look at my shoulder for a minute.
And he was in Q and sync.
Yeah.
Hello, Happy Hefe.
Hello. How you doing?
But you notice he
We're
was
fabulous.
just hey y'all. You know, he didn't really carry it out.
Y'all went quicker than I did.
But I'm impressed. And you guys, welcome back to Jeep Beach News and Views. All things Jeep Beach, and there are so many things Jeep Beach happening right now. I can't even keep up with it all.
Well,
this is crazy times for us.
Sunday we did our Q&A.
We did have a Q&A.
That was supposed to be 30 minutes, and I think
it went a little over and over.
Later, we finally
an hour.
Had to call it quits.
Well, you know, there's not much that gets done in 30 minutes with you guys. You guys are good at what you do,
and there's lots
like
of information.
Talk, and there's a ton of information.
A ton of information, and the questions just came rapid fire. So we're not going to go over all of those on this session and of Jeep Beach News and Views, but we are going to highlight some very important ones and some that came in post Facebook Live and JBR time. How did it go? Were we successful on the JBR?
Yeah, there was some audio issues. The microphone wasn't on, but I mean, it
was on. It just wasn't connecting up everything.
You know, we're kind of syncing this. We're learning as we go.
There you go. So anyway, but with that said, let's jump into some Q&As. Kurt's eating a pickle. You guys, do you see this?
Garlic
Kurt, remember, you are on video cast now.
Oh yeah. Oh snap.
It's not an old snap. Anyway, y'all, Kurt and his pickles. What are we gonna do with them?
You can edit that, Rob.
No, I won't.
No, he won't edit that.
That's above. That is way above what I can do. My skill level.
The pay grade.
The problem is,
pay grade, but skill level.
Wednesdays is a tough day for us because, as everybody knows, I work.
Like a real job.
My real job. So, I was up at
You got the bump on the head, too.
Yeah, I did. I did that yesterday. So I'm up. I went and did everything I need to do to get back home to where we can get down here and do our podcasts and all that good stuff. And unfortunately, I did not eat this morning.
I haven't either, but we have food on its way, so that's a good thing.
That'll be a good thing.
So let's jump into
our
this.
Questions.
Let's jump into this. So a couple of things right off the top, you guys. Let's talk concert wristbands because this seems to be a hot topic that we keep getting emails about. So once again, we apologize. It was our faux pas. We know the color code. Jeep Beach Nation, you do not. So color code for wristbands. If you were a VIP ticket purchaser for the VIP concert, whether you were registered registration or whether you were general public, that yellow wristband you received in the mail, that is what you need.
Yes.
Yellow wristbands are the VIP color for the music festival, the JBR Music Festival. If you purchased a general admission ticket, and that would be on your receipt, then you got a royal blue wristband. And yes, that is proper. So yellow equals VIP. Royal blue equals general admission. And some of you now will not even get wristbands in the mail. You now, when you purchase, and that started, I want to say on April 1st or 2nd, but
I think so.
You got an email that has your confirmation, thank you for your order, blah, 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 and then there's QR codes at the bottom of that email. There is also a PDF document embedded in that email that you can print that receipt off and bring it with you. You can do it digitally, screenshot it, put it in your your camera roll, right? Any of those QR codes, when you arrive on site now, we scan that QR code. We say, oh, look, Happy Hefe ordered 2 VIP concert tickets. We give him 2. We scan each one of those QR codes, and we give you your yellow wristbands. And the same works with the general admission, the GA tickets. We scan them, we give them your royal blue. But that happens at the ticket spot or your check-in when you come into the Speedway is what I'm trying to say. Y'all, you're going to hear that I have 10,000 ping pongs going around in my head right now.
Well, and
my
also
words
on
are hard
that,
to find these days.
Do not try to pull a slick one and share it with somebody, because if they come in before you, once they use it,
it's done.
So
it's done. It's a dead QR code.
If you share that with somebody and say, well, here, just scan it and you go in too. Well, if they get there before you do, you're not coming in without buying another ticket.
Without buying another ticket.
No
scamming.
It is a one-time use QR code, and if you scan it, like Kurt just said, and you can't scan it, we have a particular, you might can scan it from your phone, but if you find your way to where our platform is and our software system, don't do that, because you're going to mark it dead. And as soon as it's scanned, it's automatically in our system marked as used. And so then nobody else can use it. And no, there are no refunds. So you're going to have to go purchase another ticket. So what we're saying is exactly what Kurt just said. Don't scan your QR code.
No.
Don't scan your QR code, because it absolutely is a one-time use QR code. But that's how you get into the show, and you can pre-order your tickets right now to verify. Tickets are going pretty good right now. Okay. I think they're moving out the door pretty good. So make sure you get on there. You get your tickets right now so you don't miss out. I hear tell that the Jeep VIP tickets, where you get to park your Jeep if you are a registered Jeep Beach participant, these are not open to the general public. But if you are a registered Jeep Beach participant, meaning you've signed your Jeep up to come to Jeep Beach, you can also add on the Jeep VIP for the music festival. That means you are parking your Jeep inside the concert footprint, which I will tell you right now, and it's on the website, your vehicle is subject to search. We do have dogs out there for everybody's safety, bomb sniffing dogs, drug dogs, blah, 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 blah. All the safety stuff. Because yes, the blah, blah, blahs help us keep you safe, and that's our utmost priority.
And we're pretty much, we only have,
I think there's 2 or 3 left.
2 or 3 left.
I was looking at the list actually this morning. They sent me an update this morning of what we've sold. I think there's maybe 2 Sahara levels left. I think Rubicon is sold out. Sahara is 1 or 2, and the JBE edition package, which is right up front, maybe there's 2 of those left. So when I say there is literally only a handful left of these Jeep VIPs, you better get on, like right now as you're listening to this. When you're done listening to this, go onto the website and look and see if there's any of those left.
And do it while you're listening,
but not
to
while
this.
you're driving.
No,
so if you're a podcast, if you're a podcast listener while you're driving, don't do it while you're driving.
No.
So anyway, so that's all things wristbands and how you're getting your tickets. If you ordered your tickets April 1st or later, you should have gotten those QR codes in your emails. Do not get rid of that email. Print it out. If you don't trust yourself to keep it in your inbox and you're afraid you're going to delete it,
Print it.
or take a screenshot. Take a screenshot of it, because it does work from a screenshot. But again, one more time, so we are very clear, once it is scanned, you cannot use that QR code anymore. So you can't pass that QR code to a friend and expect you and your friend to get in. All right, so there you go. The other Q&A big highlighted question was schedule of events. When do we get the booster schedule? When do we get the VIP schedule? So boosters, VIPs, Jeep Beach Edition Owners Club. If you are one of those people, your schedule, along with the entire 10-day schedule that is very detailed, tells you who's playing each night, tells you where we're at, tells you what's happening every day, all throughout the day. That schedule is live and on jeepbeach.com. I'll even show it to you.
And the great part about it is, if you haven't been on it, it's the best one we've ever had.
It is. This schedule looks amazing.
They have done, our IT have really
it's truly
stepped it up
spectacular.
This year. And as I think somebody said before, if you cannot find anything to do the 10 days of Jeep Beach,
I get
been to Jeep Beach.
Yeah, then you haven't been to Jeep Beach. You're not reading. Read. So I'm going to turn this around, you guys, and show you where it's at. Can you see my computer screen? I'm going to roll around here real quick, and I'm going to show you. You go to jeepbeach.com. You click on these little plank thingies, bubbles, whatever you want to call it. Click on schedule. It's going to open up our schedule. My connection in here is not so great. All right. But look, even over here, say you don't come into town until Wednesday the 24th. When I click on Wednesday the 24th, it takes me straight there. Y'all look at all this stuff.
That's a lot of stuff.
It tells you all day what's going on. We even put the links in there for the scavenger hunt app, the Where the Locals Eat app, the silent auction will go live on the 15th, I believe. So Monday.
The question I've got real quick, is this also going to be on the app or is it just on the website?
Well, the app has a link.
A link to all of that.
So I'll show you that.
Okay.
I'll show you that too. The app has a link to all this.
Hey, and
because the app can't host all this, but see, our app is there. Actually, I think he's already updated it. Let me
see if it'll turn sideways yet.
Well, either way, then what you can do then is just go to jeepbeach.com, use Safari or whatever internet browser you got, and it'll pull up the app-friendly or the phone-friendly version.
Absolutely. Yeah. So there you go. So here's everything that is happening on Wednesday. I just picked a random day. You'll see everything. You'll see everything. I scroll through it, y'all. There's so much going on. Gives you Jeep Beach and Boots, or wherever. No, Neon Nights is Wednesday. And then look right here. This is what I'm talking about. VIPs, Boosters, Jeep Beach Edition, okay? Booster, VIP, and Jeep Beach Edition Hospitality. Opens at 6 p.m. sharp. Must have your credentials on your person. In other words, when you show up, you have to have your credential that comes in your registration pack, okay? Because that is your ticket to hospitality. And then on Wednesday night, for example, you go back upstairs, third level of Daytona International Speedway. You overlook the entire event, and we have 2 restaurants up there that night. Let's see who they are. Kurt, they are hospitality located. It tells you where. Krabby's Oceanside and Del Mar Italian Chop House.
Yes.
Yum.
They were both up there last year, and
I want to go eat now. I'm hungry.
Their food is phenomenal, and they are just great community partners. And Del Mar Chop House is also Riptides and
the Racing's North Turn. It also gives you a little bit about parking, and you just follow the parking attendants and the parking signs nightly, okay? Because it will be clearly marked. We need you guys to read. I know we're in a generation now of non-readers and everything is video and virtual. I need you guys to read parking signs and all the parking boards. We have signage everywhere this year for you because the layouts are different. Follow the signs. Follow the signs, follow the signs, follow the signs, and you will get to exactly where you need to be because we have an operations team that has laid out so much signage and so much information. You got to read, all right?
Do you know how hard it is to do a podcast this far out when every vendor in the
country
United
right
States
now is trying to call you?
Is trying to go, can I do this? Can I ship this? Can I bring this? And I'm like, sure. Yes.
It's hard, y'all. We are in go mode.
Yes.
All right. So schedule. Schedule is up. jeepbeach.com. Click on schedule. You'll see it right there. It is all laid out for you. So read it. Familiarize yourself with it, you know, so that you know and you can start scheduling your day as to where you want to be. The next question that was big was about Cracker Ranch. Cracker Ranch, Happy Hefe, help me out here.
Okay.
Cracker Ranch, you still have to have a waiver, but it's virtual now. It's digital.
My understanding, yes, is what's going to happen this year.
Okay, so
you'll be getting... But I haven't actually put eyes on it
yet?
So.
Okay, so what we're saying, if you are a Cracker Ranch off-road experience purchaser, we will be notifying you. More than likely, the ops team is probably doing this via email.
Yes.
Okay, because we know who you are. You've already got we've got your tickets. You will still need to come to Gate 70 to pick up your sticker, your CR24, and your wristbands to verify that you've signed that document digitally. The service out at Cracker Ranch can be spotty sometimes, so your best bet is to still come to Gate 70. You're not going to have to stand in line to get it notarized, but there is a process. We will email you that process, and then you will get your credentials to access the property that we host our off-road experience on. Yeah. And you do not want to miss Wednesday, because Wednesday there's a special surprise out there.
I can't.
And
you can confirm there's a special surprise, but you cannot confirm what the special surprise is.
Okay, there was also a question. There are no spectator tickets for the Cracker Ranch. If
Correct.
you're going to the Cracker Ranch, you have to pay the $50.
You have to be registered. Your Jeep has to be registered.
Correct. And you pay the $50 as the add-on, but you cannot go out there as a participant due to insurance regulations.
Correct.
And we will turn you away if you do not have the wristbands or the sticker. You will be turned away and sent back to 70. So just go to 70 and
make sure you've got it. You may already, if you're not sure, go to gate 70.
And if you're not sure you want to do the Cracker Ranch, I can tell you.
You want to do the Cracker Ranch.
We're getting close to sold out, if I'm not mistaken.
Oof.
And
but I'm not out there.
If we do, you do not want to miss Wednesday.
You do not want to miss Wednesday or Thursday, but talk about the property. It looking pretty good out there?
It's wet.
It's wet. It's muddy. Y'all, we tell you, it's mud. It's mud. It's mud. It's mud. It's mud. Yeah. All right. I love that. Yes. So, all right. So that's all things Cracker Ranch. Obstacle course. Your Jeep Beach registration. Okay. Your $100 registration that you register on jeepbeach.com for gets you access to the obstacle course being built on the ball field actually 1 week from today.
Yes.
1 week from this Wednesday. So they start dumping dirt and they start building that obstacle course. The only way to access that obstacle course with your Jeep and to drive and get your pictures on the world famous Daytona International Speedway ball field with your Jeep is to register for Jeep Beach, okay? You have to be a registered participant to drive your Jeep, and registered participants have to be Jeep drivers. We are not letting in other brands, okay? And we've had every brand under the sun. If you're a Toyota, if you're a Range Rover, if you are a Ford, if you are a Hummer, if you are the only vehicle that will get registered. So if you've already registered and you're like, well, daggone, I registered my Hummer, you better go ahead and email in info@Jeep Beach, because you're not getting in with your Hummer. Okay. It is called Jeep Beach for a reason. And so it is Jeep exclusive, and only Jeeps are getting registered stickers for their windshields and access to the obstacle course.
And identifying as a Jeep does not count.
It
does not. Identifying your vehicle as a Jeep, that means don't go buy a grill and put it on there and think you're coming in. That's not a Jeep. It's not a Jeep VIN number. And it's not coming in.
So any Jeep, really, not just a Wrangler.
Not just a Wrangler.
Any Jeep.
Yeah, any Jeep. Any Jeep model. As long as it is a Jeep modeled VIN number is registered to a Jeep vehicle, you can register your Jeep and you can come in. Spectator tickets is the other part of that. If you are one of those other make and models and you do not get to register your Jeep, then park out front. We still want you to come in. We still want you to see it. And those tickets will go on sale very soon as well. There will be a opportunity to pre-buy them on our website. That is not open yet, or you can walk up and get your tickets on site.
And the great part about it, if you pre-buy them, when you get there, you're literally going to
getting the same QR code that the music people are getting.
They're going to scan it, and you're going to walk straight into the vendor area. You don't have to ride a tram. I mean, we have made this
so easy this year,
vendor and participant friendly as we can make it,
vendor
with less walking.
Yes, correct.
And less time in lines getting your tickets, so everybody should be happy.
Absolutely. All right, so that is that. There was something else.
We got time for one more.
One more question. There was one more thing that I wanted to bring up, and what was it? It was very important. Do y'all remember what was in my head?
I try to stay out of there as much as I possibly can.
I don't blame you. I try to turn it off.
I do have one more thing.
What was it?
Anybody who is participating in Wednesday night show and shine,
yes,
sound off, or light show,
we are getting ready to email you too.
You're getting ready to get an email. When you get that email and it tells you what time the load-in time is and what time it's over, if you are not there by time that overtime is, you will not get in.
Correct. If we tell you come at 2:30, you better come at 2:30.
Yeah.
If we tell you come at 3 o'clock, you better come at 3
Yeah.
o'clock.
And if we tell you all things are shut down at 4,
It's shut
at
down.
4:30,
It's shut down.
you're not getting in.
You're not getting in. You're
just
not moving.
You can park in regular.
We have 10,000 people that attend this event on Wednesday night, and it is imperative that you get loaded in according to schedule. And
Correct.
you guys will also get that information in an email, because that is how efficient our IT team is right now.
That is right. So
they're tracking everything. We have not sent those emails out yet because we don't want them to get lost 2 weeks deep in your inbox. So the week of, or the week, so probably next week.
Yeah.
These emails will start going out next week. You'll start seeing the information about load in and where you need to be and when you need to be.
You know what the best part of that is? They're going to copy me in the emails. Because I'm the one that usually has to handle the person who's there late. And they say, well, I didn't get anything.
Yeah, you did.
And I'm just going to pull out my phone and go,
Yeah, you did.
isn't this you right here? And they're going to say, well, yeah, I'm going to
That's
say,
right.
well, you got
so
it.
Please, so key to that is make sure that jeepbeach.com, any email that comes from at jeepbeach.com, please make sure that is not going to your junk or spam.
Right.
Go ahead and prove any email. Now, and that leads to, if you are getting emails that are not from at jeepbeach.com addresses, email addresses, then they are not official Jeep Beach. Do not answer them. Do not buy what they're selling you. Do not pick up what they're selling you. And by all means, don't send them a donation, because it did not come from Jeep Beach. All of our correspondences will come from an at jeepbeach.com email address.
Yes,
for
correct.
vendors, raffles, registration, off-road
Everything.
experience. All of the things come from an at jeepbeach.com email address. Please remember that, okay? Because there are, unfortunately, a lot of dishonest people out there right now in this day and age, and they are creating all kinds of official Jeep Beach at Gmail.
Yeah.
They're not official,
Yeah.
okay? Anybody can go set up a Gmail account,
Yep.
and
Yeah.
they are not corresponding on our behalf. All right, there's
That's
a lot
it.
more. You got one more for us?
I got one thing for you. Tuesday, y'all should have received an email
Yep.
for the education series.
Yes.
Double check to make sure that you got it, and please sign up. Come enjoy. It's basically for newer folks, but anybody and everybody can learn something.
Absolutely. You can learn something every day. Every single day, and there's a lot I'm
Yes.
learning right now. So, and I'm excited about these classes. That's
It's
the
gonna be
other
fun.
thing. This off-road toolbox education series is going to be amazing. And you got the email, you got the link to sign up. We'll be pushing out in the next week or week to 10 days leading up to the event, because we're only 10 days out, you guys. Actually, only 7 days out from dumping dirt. But we'll be doing lots of social media. Follow every single platform right here on our video cast, on our podcast, whatever your favorite podcast platform is. Make sure you've got alerts and notifications set so you're getting updates. Make sure you have the Jeep Beach app downloaded on your phone. Make sure you've got jeepbeach.com saved in your internet browser so you've got quick access to that. By all means, make sure you're listening to Jeep Beach Radio, and you can launch that from our app or the website as well. Yeah, we've given you every possible form of communication we know how to give. We have given. So,
But I
make sure
guarantee you somebody's going to say, well, I didn't know.
everybody says I don't know.
This is true.
But so please tell your friends too. If you've already done it, make sure your friends are doing it as well. So you guys were excited. Let's go have a great Jeep Beach. And I'm going to say this again, like I do all the time this time of the year. Please remember, this is our home. This is where all the 4 of us that are on this podcast right now, plus 300 to 400 volunteers and other people associated with Jeep Beach. We live, we work, we play here. And these are our family members. This is our community. Please come to our town. We cannot wait to have you in Daytona Beach. Daytona Beach loves you. Our law enforcement loves you. But you guys, they are here to law enforce. Hence the name, law enforcement, right?
Exactly.
Their job is to enforce the law, and they will be enforcing the law, but let's not give them reason to have to pull you over. Pay attention to our city and county ordinances. Watch your music volumes. Watch your P's and Q's on the highway. Adhere to, and on the beach. This is the other thing we need to talk about. Download Volusia Beaches app, okay? It's literally called Volusia Beaches. There are laws, literally laws on the sand, you guys, because our beaches are patrolled by our sheriff's office. So deputies are on the beach. Don't think you can go tearing through the surf. They are going to be monitoring what comes out of your cooler is all I'm going to say to that. Okay, so just pay attention to the laws that are in place. Familiarize yourself with them now. That's the other thing it just brought me to. Beach passes. Beach passes, you can get your year-round non-resident beach pass for $100. That is your best bet because you can come on and off that beach as many times as you want to. If you are only here for a day or so, they will still have our events passes available at Gate 70 registration, and you can go ahead and pick those up. It's a two-time access pass though. So if you're here and you know you're going to be on and off that beach more than 5 times, do yourself a favor and go ahead and buy your Volusia County non-resident annual pass. It's good for the entire year, so you can come back and see us whenever you want, and it gets you on and off that beach as many times as you want to come on and off that beach.
And just a little secret there.
Yeah.
We have people who buy it before they leave.
Yeah, and it's mailed to them.
And then when they get here the next year, guess what? They're covered for the whole week. And then they order another one when they leave. So you can pre-order them and get them, and you're done, and you don't have to wait in line or anything like that. But that's the best deal if you're going to be here all week.
So, and again, just download the Volusia Beaches app, and you will have access to what you need to do to get your Jeep driving beach access passes. Yep. All right. So you guys, thank you guys. We're going to see you really soon. We love you. I can't believe it's here.
12 days.
Less than.
No,
less than.
It's 7 days.
Let's look at this.
Oh, wait a minute. It's 7, 8,
well,
let's
look at this. As this
recording goes, right? I don't know when we're going to drop this.
As this recording goes, we are 8 days, 11 hours, 53 minutes, and 50 seconds to go time, you guys. It's right there. The countdown's at the top, and we can't wait to see you here. Go know everything Jeep Beach from all of our platforms. We love you guys, and we'll see you really soon.
See you soon.
See you soon.
Bye, guys. Bye.
That's a wrap on Jeep Beach News and Views. Be sure to subscribe for future automatic downloads to your favorite podcast player app. Got a comment? Or would you like to be featured on Jeep Beach News and Views? Email us at radio@jeepbeach.com. That's radio@jeepbeach.com. Until next time, keep all 4 on the ground and your tops down.